I just wanted to clarify before you say this. So you guys have already released a statement or two before about Trent, but you're going to issue another one. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll send you a summary of my statement after we do our fun radio show together, if that's okay. But, look, we care about, really, the only thing we care about is that our players are treated by their team doctors as patients first. And while Trent has asked us not to pursue an investigation, the one thing we do remain troubled about is anytime there are leaks about a player's personal medical records or disinformation being put out by someone, that's not a scenario that the union is ever going to sit by idly and not do everything we can, either under the CBA or under the law, to protect our player. And so we've got mechanisms under the collective bargaining agreement to do investigations. We certainly will abide by a player's decision, either go forward or not go forward with those things. But apart from whatever a player may want, if we see or believe that doctors are not living up to their ethical standards, or if there is a release of a patient's medical records, that's a situation where we might weigh in regardless of what the player's wishes are. And we're going to stand by Trent. We stand by every player that we represent. We never shy away from a fight if we have to have it. But, the leaks about his medical condition, the disinformation to him, it should stop immediately. And if it doesn't, we'll figure out what steps we need to take.
Right. So the point is the Redskins released a statement last week saying they wanted a joint investigation between the league and the NFLPA on this whole deal. And Trent, if I'm understanding this, correct me if I'm wrong, D. Trent's deal is he just wants to put this behind him. He doesn't want to cooperate. And you're saying we will abide by Trent's wishes. But if we think that they're leaking stuff and that privileged information is out there that should only be between Trent, his doctors, and maybe the team, we're going to go after the team. We're going to go after the doctors. Is that correct?
Well, I never like to predict what's going to happen. But, first of all, the information that there was going to be a joint investigation by the league and the NFLPA, I don't know who from the NFL Network thought that they could speak on behalf of the NFLPA, but it didn't come from me. So I don't know where that information came from. There isn't going to be a joint investigation unless we decide we want to have one. Redskins want to initiate their own investigation by some of the group. They're free to do that. And if they want the NFL to investigate them, they're free to do that. But the provisions under the review that we put in the collective bargaining agreement in 2011, in any case, if a player decides that he wants to move on and put stuff behind him, look, I mean, we understand the situation and in many cases abide by the player's wishes.
So where do we go from here? What's next with this situation?
Well, what's next is, we'll continue to monitor the situation. We certainly will keep in touch with the players as we always do. We hope we have nothing else to do, but look, our job is to fight for our members, and that's something that we don't apologize for, and that's something that we'll continue to do.
Right. All right. Thank you.
I saw yesterday that the NFL's pissed that that Beckham and Landry are wearing those cleats with their names on them or their initials on them, and they told them they can't wear them anymore or they're going to fine them. Do you know anything about that? I'm sure you do.
I haven't seen that yet. Yeah. And the league has to reassert its no fun league status.
Right.
So I'm not surprised.
Because that's really important. That's an important thing to worry about, what guys' cleats look like.
Thankfully, we don't have any bigger issues to deal with.
Right, exactly.
Thank goodness.